Hello everyone, myself Dr. Jyoti Mandala. Welcome you all to the video lecture series on the course Shell Programming. We are learning about different types of commands. So in this lecture we'll see about mkdir command and rm command. Okay, so we already learned about different types of commands. I hope you all are clear with these commands and you are all practicing those commands also. Okay, so let us see first about mkdir command. So keep your heading all of you mkdir command. We'll see this one first and then we'll see about rm command. Okay. Now what is the use of this mkdir command is, this command is used to, as the name itself it is make directory. Make directory in the cells, it is used to create the commands. So mk stands for make directory. mkdir means make directory. Okay. Make directory. That means you want to create a directory. Directory is nothing but, don't get confused, it is nothing but a folder. Okay. Directory is nothing but a folder. Now you can create multiple directories at once. Okay, you can create one directory, one or more than one directory also you can create. It is not like always we have a flexibility of creating more than one directory also. It is not like always we can create only one directory at once. No, that is not the case. Alright, so and also while creating the directory also we can set the permissions also. What do you mean by permissions? You can give read permissions, write permissions, or else you can give the execute permissions. We have three types of permissions: read, write and execute. So we can set permissions also at the time of creating the directories. Okay, so let us see the syntax of this one first and then we'll see what are all the options we have. Practically also we'll see, parallelly running on the terminal we can see how these are working. Okay, note on the syntax of this one all of you. The syntax will be, you need to use mkdir, okay, and then you need, if you require, there are some options are there, you can make use of that one, and then you need to give directories names. Okay, so this is the syntax, mkdir options directories. Now let us see the different options that are available with us. Shall I write here? Okay. Options that are available for mkdir. So what are all the options we have? The first option we have is mkdir -- version. So whenever you are using this option version, it will display some version number and some information regarding the license and exits like that. So let us see what happens if we run that one in our terminal. So mkdir -- version. Did you see? It is displaying some versions and licensing information and all. Got it? Who has written this information also? The person name is also mentioned here. Got it? It is a freeware software. All these things are that information is version information, license information will be displayed here. Now next option we'll see, if you want to know in detail what are all the commands or what are all the options we have. If you want to know about that, you can simply go with mkdir -help. If you type this one, you will get all the options that are available. We'll try as many options we use. Okay, mkdir as many options as possible we'll try to learn today. So these are all the things, that is information about this mkdir. one more, another option, let me tell you, it is -v. The option is -v, or else you can use -verbose. Now what is the use of this one is, after while creating individual directories, no, it will help, it will give the information saying like, or it will give you a message saying like this directory has been created. Suppose I'll show you one simple example. You can use, I forgot to use that option, let me write that one as a fourth option, mkdir. You can write on the directory name directly, you can write. That is one option. But if you combine that one with -b, what happens, I'll show you that one. Okay, I am in scripts drive. You can see here, all of you, I am in scripts. It is having a drive and these are all the files available. So let me create mkdir one new drive. Just the name is new. So whenever I type like this, did you see new drive has been created, and there is no alert message for us. You need to go to that drive and you need to check that. But whenever you are working with the terminal, instead of checking here, if you want to get an alert message here itself, then you can write mkdir. Okay, and then you can write -v, and then you can write, let us consider new one. In that case, you will get a message saying like a new directory has been created. Just if you want to get an alert information, then you can go adding this -v option. Okay, this new one will be automatically added here. Got it? I hope you all are understanding. One more option we'll see. Let us consider you want to create subdirectories also. Okay, mkdir -p. You have an option called -p, where by using this option, no, you can create subdirectories. How to create that one, I will show you. How to create the directory? Suppose if the parent directory is already existing and you are trying to create one directory, no, that will be created. But if it is not existing, no error will be displayed. Suppose I'll show you one thing. Okay, let me clear this one. mkdir, I am trying to create 1/2/3. You see, there is no one directory is available here. In that case, you will get an error message saying like cannot create directory 1, 2, 3, no such file or directory available. But if the same thing mkdir, if you are having, and if you are appending -p option, and you are writing 1/2/3, I want to have in 1, 2 and 3 should be created. Okay, that is what my aim is. In that case, no such error message will be displayed, but nothing is going to happen here. You can see here 1 is created, 2 is created and 3 is created. Did you understand the difference, all of you? Shall I run once again? I'll remove this one. Okay, I'll go once again. Suppose if I use mkdir 1, 2, 3, no one drive is there. Observe here, no one directory is there here. In that case, you will get a message. But suppose if I use mkdir -p 1, 2, 3, if nothing is there here, if the directory is not there, then what happens? It will create that directory automatically. In that subdirectory will be created. Did you see? In scripts 1, 2 and 3 subdirectories are created. To avoid this message, and if you want that to happen automatically, then you can go with -p. I hope you all are clear. Okay, to create subdirectories, you can go with this option. Let us see one more option, -m. Now whenever you want to use -m, no, it is used to set the permissions. Now what do you mean by permissions? I'll tell you. We have the permissions like W for write, okay, and R to read, and X to execute. Alright. So whenever we are creating any file or directory, no, you can see the permissions of that one. Let me show you that. We have created 1, 2, 3, no. We are in scripts. Let me see the permissions of this one. So how can we see ls hyphen l in scripts? What are all the drive? One is created just now. Okay, one drive is created, one directory is created just now, isn't it or not? Just now we have created that one. So I want to list down all the files that are available in the script. So all these things will be listed here. Now whenever you are listing like this, no, did you observe this one, all of you? You might have got this one, RW, this one. Let me copy that one. No, sorry. No, that is not copying. Why? Okay, this is copied. Did you see? So whenever you are copying, no, you need to understand here, this will be divided into 3 parts. RWX as one part, and next 3 characters as one part, and next 3 characters as one part. Okay, so these 3 characters represents the user permissions. That means read, write, execute permissions. Next 3 characters represents the group permissions. So group also have this read, write, execute permissions. Next 3 characters represent the permissions given for the others. Others is nothing but we don't have here the permission of write. Only read and execute option is only there. Write permissions is not there. Alright. Now if you want to set the permissions, this is by default. Did you see? For A, whenever we have created for A, these are the permissions. For A, this is the permission that is set. There is no write permission given for this one. For others, okay, for the user and for the group it is created. But suppose at the time of creating the file itself you want to give the permissions, then how can you do that one? That can be done by using your command called -m. How can we do that? I'll show you. So how can you do that? You can use mkdir command. Along with that write -m, and then you need to write a equal to, if whatever permissions you want to give, you can tell. Suppose I want to give RW permissions, read write permissions only. Okay, for the one text file I want to create. The text file, let us consider jyoti.txt. For this text file I want to create read write permissions. Okay, execute permission is not there. Let us consider as an example. Then I am running this program. It is done. Now let us see ls. Did you see Jyoti is created here? Yeah, it is created. This directory is created. Okay, the directory name is jyoti.txt. Okay, to avoid this confusion, let us give, sorry, Jyoti itself. Okay, now let us see ls -l. Now did you see for Jyoti read write permission only given? Did you see read write permission only? Execute is not given. Earlier for A you got execute permission also, but I have confined the permissions to read write. Did you see read write and read write and read write only, no execute permissions. That is the way how you can set the permissions using this -m option. I hope you all are clear. So these are some of the options that are available with mkdir. Okay, now you know the command mkdir makes the directory, and you can create some files also. For creating the file you can use cat command or gedit command you can use to create the files. Now we'll see rm command. What is the use of this rm command and how the syntax will be. So keep your heading all of you, rm command. Now this rm command is used to remove the files. Understand one important point here. It is not used to remove the directories. That means by default. It is used by default used to remove files, but not directories. I think you all know what is directory. Directory is nothing but folder. Okay, so be careful whenever you are using rm command, because once you delete any file, there is no option to restore that. It cannot be recovered. So be careful while deleting any file. Okay, so the syntax we'll see for this one. The syntax is very simple. You will have rm and then you have some options, but you need to specify file name, which is must, because until and unless you specify the file name, what you are going to delete, right? So let us see the different options, that the way we can run with this. Okay, first one is, let us consider rm file name. That means that file will be deleted. I'll show you one example here. I want to erase 4.txt. Okay, so rm 4.txt. Now if you write ls, did you see 4.txt is not available? Okay, here also you can check 4.txt is erased. Okay, but if you, and one more option is also there. If you want to remove more than one file also, you can do that one. It is not like one by one only we need to remove. File 1, file 2. You can write multiple file names so that all the files can be erased. I'll show you one example. ls 3 2 I want to erase 3 2. Okay, so for that rm 3.txt and 2.txt. If I click ls, did you see 3.txt and 2.txt are erased or removed? No alert message also has been given. It is simply deleted, and there is no, once deleted, no, you cannot recover that. Got it? But if you want to have an option where you need to have an alert message where it asks for confirmation whether you want to delete or not, such a confirmation if you want to have, then you can go with one option called -i, where it will ask for confirmation. How it is working, I will show you. You need to write rm -i, that is the option, and tell the file name. We have, what is the option? Let us consider 1.txt. 1.txt. Whenever I am adding -i, it is asking me whether you want to erase this file or not. You can give y or n. If you give n, it is nothing but no, that will not be erased. Did you see? That means ls, if you type 1.txt is still available. But suppose if I run this file and if I give y is nothing but yes, then that will be erased. And if I type ls, 1.txt is erased. Did you see? So that is what. I hope you all are following. But I told you, by default, if you are using rm, no, that is not going to delete any directory. Directory is nothing but files under that. That means script is one directory for me. Under that scripts, all these things are available. We cannot have a flexibility of deleting these directories like script A, B, Jyoti, new. We have a flexibility of deleting the files only. But if you want to delete all the directories, then what option you have? You can do that one with rm, but where you need to specify using an option like -r, where it will remove the directories. It will remove the subdirectories also. Let me show you that. Suppose in A I have this. Okay, let me go to A first. Instead of making this scripts completely moving, no, I'll go to A. Now in A I'll write rm -r, I'll put star symbol. So star means all. Did you see? in A I had one directory also, that also has been erased. Along with files, the directory is also erased. Did you see? Okay, so these are all the options. This is about rm command. So rm command is used to remove the file, and if you want to remove the directory also you can do, but provided that you have to give -r option. And mkdir is used to create the directory. And these are all the options that are available with mkdir. I hope you all are clear with these options, with these commands. Let us all meet in the next lecture. Until then, thank you all of you.